big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga. Really getting heavy for it. Somebody pray for him. Mind racing like a speedway. Thoughts pour like a rainstorm. People really praying on my downfalls. I'ma pray for him. Been a trouble man since I was a buck. Aunt Matt used to pray for me. God bombing my grandparents. All I really had to lean on. Pop died, he's gone. Family really starting to fall apart. My own mama do her best to kill me. I really feel that way in my heart. Drama waves really weighing on me. Got me smoking with a heavy heart. Now I'm floating in a pool of thoughts like I'ma turn this fucking pain to art. I see him cry when they hear me talk. I know I'm here for a higher cause. I'm about to burn like the Holocaust. Like Scott Summers with his goggles off. Like an X-Man, not a yes man. I'ma do what I want. Fuck what they thought. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga. And I got a lot to stormy weather when it rains or pours. Got butter in the gutter and it's hard when it's raw, they pour. I stay 10 toes and I made it in the gutter, sleeping on chairs and floors. Heavy drinking got me heavy thinking you can smell the Henny in my pores. See, I'm cut different from y'all. See, my life nothing like yours. I was raised on the block, I got it off the block, and you was home doing your chores. You was building with your blocks, yeah, and I was building my rapport. I was raised with the real plugs, the East Wings to Chicago's. The hustle in my blood, I'm always in the hood, I'm something like a Ford Taurus. Half man, half beast, I'm what a minotaur is. My little nigga said he got a new blicker, he just waiting on a target. Clear me and get your mother here, and I'll never miss, I get my target. But all joke aside, all my niggas ride, hawk a nigga down, ice pick time. Walk a nigga down, big 4 pound, either way you gotta chalk a nigga now. Niggas let it talk and never walk it out, so when I run into him, ain't no talking now. Matter of fact, I be like, what's up? Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Ain't sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Ain't sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold, I'm an unapologetic nigga.
What's good? What's good? How is everyone doing? Sorry for the. Oh my gosh. Let me put my hat on. I feel better. All right, there we go. Jets, you see it. You see it. Proud of it. Oh man, shout out to everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Sorry for the delay. It took longer than I expected. I want to welcome the Instagram family into True Vibe TV now. So we are now streaming live on 3 platforms. That is YouTube, that is Facebook Live, and that is Instagram Live. So now, if you're on Instagram Live, your picture might be you have 2 different photos. Unfortunately, Instagram Live is a stand up because it's a cell phone based. So you still have us. We're still here. But you'll see our logo on top of it. And everyone that is on Facebook Live and YouTube will see us, obviously, the larger version without the logo on it. But I still want to thank everyone for taking the time in, for those who are watching us live, for those who will watch it at a later date. Thank you very much. It's fun, man. I was excited. Just trying to work everything out. So again, it was my fault we were late. But putting everything together, taking used to it. Again, this is the first time, so bear with me. I apologize. But this is the casting room. where we go over TV shows and movie reviews, but we do it our way. I am one of your hosts, Truth. My other host is Mr. Jeff Shears, the other half of True Vibe TV, also AKA Mr. Socks. But shout out to this lovely lady here who takes time out of her busy schedule to hold us down while Jeff takes care of what he needs to take care of. So this is Miss Emily, aka Miss Butterfly Blackout. For those of you who are unfamiliar with her show, she has her own show, which is straightforward with no apologies and no filter. She's discussed everything from politics to upcoming current events. Her show airs Saturdays at 5 p.m. live. So tell us a little something about your show and yourself, especially now that we're being reintroduced to the Instagram family. What's good, Jeff? I see you there.
Hey,
what's
Jeff.
good, Mr. F.N. Petty? See, got it right, homie. Thanks for tuning in.
I wanted to say hi to him, but you were talking.
I apologize. I got to do the Instagram. I got to do the Instagram chat. Well, you're doing the Instagram, thank you. But I got to do the chat in the YouTube, and I got to do the chat in the Facebook. We'll get all of it going, but this is a fun and happy day for us. But go ahead.
Well, I am an African American woman, and
You
I
sure? I
discuss
thought you were
all
Puerto
things.
Rican. You're not Puerto Rican. You sure? You got proof? We need like a birth certificate. No, I'm just playing.
I need. Wow, you didn't think I was black?
Huh? I know you were black. I'm
I was
just
just
playing.
checking. All right, so yes, I host Butterfly Blackout, and basically we discuss everything like Truth said, but I have my own spin on how I deliver what we talk about. Sometimes we get a little hot and heavy, sometimes it's light and fun. We laugh a lot, but then we get serious, and it's just our take on black news.
Not just black news. All news.
Hey, all news because
There we go. You
we got
cover
some
it
white
all.
folks acting out. But tune in this Saturday because I promise you I have a message that
Okay.
you don't want to miss.
Okay. And this is will be the last Butterfly Blackout of the year.
No, it's not.
Well, no, sorry, you were the beginning of the year. I'm sorry. This is the last casting room of the year. I apologize. Mine is going all over the place, people. I apologize. But shout out. So she'll bring in the new year with Hot and Heavy. And, the fun's not over, but it's time to get back to, what you do. Or you still keeping it fun?
Okay, so the last few episodes in December,
Right.
we kept it light and sweet because we didn't want to get serious because people were losing their minds. So we decided to lose our minds as well. But no, we're going to get right back into it because now we're heading into January and we have some things to discuss. And I need my American people to sit around the table and have this discussion with us because I figured out how we're going to solve our problems.
Okay. Oh, you figured it out.
Yes,
All
I
right, so
did.
y'all tune in, man. We got a lot of talk. I know she's going to talk everything from stimulus to presidency, Congress, and that, what is that, Twisted Tea, that man getting slapped, you know what I mean? They trying to, where they put that congressman who tried to veto the $2,000 for 600. They started putting all kinds of memes and stuff. Crazy as hell. All right, so let's get into what we do here. Again, we review stuff, and I wanted to start off with Wonder Woman, 1984. So, I am a gentleman, so I will start off with the lady first.
Okay.
Please give us your take, and what did you think of this second second film of Wonder Woman, and also do me a favor and compare it to the first one if you can. Go ahead.
Okay, who do we have to fire?
You-
Now,
You didn't even waste time, just like straight.
because the first one was classic. They got that right. And I'm not even a Wonder Woman fan. Okay? I didn't know nothing about no Wonder Woman.
Yes, it
But
was, Jeff. Jeff said it was trash.
Yes, I was watching it, the first one, and I was talking to a friend who got me to watch it so I could prepare for WW84, which I
Right.
got for free on HBO Max. And I was in my feelings. First of all, it had a lot of heart. Okay?
Okay.
And I felt like they did a great job introducing her to us, her life with the Amazons, and then, helping Steve.
This is part one.
Yeah, this is part one.
Okay, so how did you feel about them making her, instead of the normal Amazonian type situation, the fact that they made her an actual god? Did that bother you? Because it didn't bother me. I thought it was a good twist.
Well, because I didn't know about Wonder Woman like that.
Okay.
I thought it was a good twist because they had me at attention. Okay, because I was like, well, she's an Amazon, but she ain't on no Xena level, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, this is a different type of Amazon, but she had massive strength, and she seemed to be stronger than everybody else, so I knew there was something to her. I thought that Ares was her father, to be honest.
Okay.
Because the way it was going, it seemed like Ares was her father. And then it's a good twist. It's a good twist, which means that she can't die, right? She's not half. She's 100% God.
Right.
All right, so that means she can't die, which makes sense because she's lived on for years, as you can see in 1984. Well, anyway, in the first one, she meets Steve. She saves his life, and she comes to, I guess, the Americas, if you want to say, to our world. And, she falls in love. She helps him with their war. And what really got me emotional was when she was the only Lone Ranger to stand up against the other side.
Right.
And she took them on. And then that gave the men strength.
Yeah, when she went out and,
Yes, I was all for it.
I thought it was going to be a little cheesy, but it wasn't. I liked the way they did it.
I love the way they did it. I love the way they did it because towards the end, the other side, a.k.a. Ares, wiped out that whole town that she saved. And that was a crushing blow. Okay? And there was nothing she could do. But what got me in my feelings was when they killed off Steve. So I'm like, this is some bullshit.
You had the tears? You were like,
I was messed up. Because I was like, she was asking you all these questions because obviously she's a woman, she cute. You a man, you fine as hell. She was asking about kissing. So I know y'all was having sex, and I wasn't sure if they was going to show it because I was like, is this for kids or for adults?
Nah, they're not.
Because I was in my feelings.
They ain't going to show it.
All right? And I was like, dang, I get you some. At all the men that could have sacrificed themselves, you wanted Steve to sacrifice himself? Who wrote that? So when he died, I was in my feelings. I was a little pissed off for a minute, but I was like, okay, I was okay with it. Now I'm ready for 84.
Okay.
As 84 started, I was still waiting for 84 to start. So I said, it took me through the emotions of that BS to come to this BS. And it's 1984. She at the mall, and I'm like, are superheroes really trying to show their superpowers, or are we supposed to be incognito? Like, what are we doing here? Okay? So now she's saving lives.
She did hit the camera after like 30 minutes of her flying all over the place. Then she hit the cameras. Come on.
Right. So then she's got this boring life. She's been living alone for, I was going to say centuries, but it was like how many years since Steve's death?
Oh, shoot. What was 40s? 40-something or whatever?
40, 50 years. She's been by herself and she's lonely. Because that's the only man that she's ever loved. Is she like a real person who's in love? She's sticking by that love. She ain't trying to give herself to nobody else. You see what I'm saying?
I mean...
But the thing is, she can't die. So, honey, you're going to have to give yourself to somebody because you can't die.
I don't know. Batman might get a little something. I don't know. It look like in a couple of years, Batman's trying to get...
Listen, I saw Justice League. I saw Batman versus Superman. Then I saw Justice League, and I was right there with it all. Okay, so yeah, it definitely looked like Batman was trying to get some, and then I was like, but you can get some from Superman too, because I really wasn't feeling his relationship with Lois Lane at the time, so it was all good. But back to 84.
Hold on, Jeff said the whole little Amazon part in the beginning could have been cut. I agree with you.
Oh,
and that's what you're talking
I didn't talk about that because, I cut it. Don't worry, Jeff, I cut that part. It was no need to mention it.
It was
because
horrible.
It had nothing to do with the storyline.
At all.
I thought it was setting us up for something, and yet you gave me this BS. So you set us up for nothing. You have her lonely, she's an architect or whatever the heck she does, appraisals with some artifacts. She meets this girl, Cheetah, Barbara. Okay? Barbara's got low self-esteem. She ain't got no damn friends. It wasn't even real. Okay? Not even believable. but she ain't have no friends. So now they get along because, Diana feels bad for her. So Diana, of course, is going to be friends. Then you got this wackadocious, what is his name, the villain?
Oh, gosh.
The one that keeps sweating all the time.
Oh, Max? Whatever the fuck
Max.
is that?
So he wants this piece of artifacts, and apparently this artifact, if you make a wish, your wish comes true. So Diana accidentally made a wish that she wanted Steve back, but I don't think she realized she made the wish. Okay? And then Steve returns. But the mother effers in a different body. So I was like, how y'all gonna make this work? So you have him in a different body, but then you switch the camera around so we can actually see Steve. But to Diana, she's looking at the different body, but we on camera, we see Steve.
Well, no, I think it would. All right, so when they did the turn, Max Gold, there you go. Thanks, Jeff. When they did the turn, it was trying to get you to see it through her eyes. So you were seeing what she saw, and that was because what they when it was crazy. You got people wishing for the craziest things, and it's appearing. And instead of Steve himself coming back, he comes back in someone else's body.
Because his spirit, and I understood his spirit came back. You can't resurrect his dead
Why
body.
not?
His spirit.
You have people creating cows.
That's what I thought they were doing.
Magical walls. You had
but
all this magic.
You're right. If it is magical, then you should have been able, given what the situation is, you should have had his real body. So that part made no sense. I bet. So now you got Max out here. He got the stone. He ingests the stone. So now he is the stone.
Well, he didn't ingest it. What he did is he.
I don't give a fuck because if it's held to you like this, that part don't even matter. And I apologize for cursing, but that part doesn't even matter. For the simple fact that this whole thing was about, it should have been about Wonder Woman versus Cheetah. And that's what I thought it was going to happen. Now, mind you, I don't know nothing about no Cheetah. I don't know nothing about their feud. But that's where I thought the storyline was going. Because to me, she made a wish that she wanted to be just like Diana. And I said, oh, snap. So she's going to have her strength. She's going to have this. She's going to have that. They going to be boxing. Right? No! We spent 2.5 hours following this Mad Max guy, helping people make wishes. And he wants all this power for what? Who do we have to fire? And then I'm reading reviews and y'all saying this movie is good. Who the hell is watching this? And y'all need to be fired for giving some badass reviews because y'all lying. You know damn well.
One of the best movies of the year.
You know damn well they should have shelved this one, went back into the room, scrapped it, and rewrote it. This WW84 should have been about Diana, a.k.a. Wonder Woman, and Barbara, a.k.a. Cheetah. That's what this movie was supposed to be about. Nobody gives an F about Max. And then Max sat there and said you could only have one wish, but you gave Cheetah two wishes. What the entire F was that shit about?
Thank you.
I don't mean a curse, but they done got my blood pressure up.
Hold on for a second. Let me fuck shit, damn, and all that shit. So now you're good. Real quick. So Jeff said he was the only one who knew about the stone, the wishing stone, which was stupid to me. How does he know, but she doesn't know, and she's a god? You know, and then the fact that they tried to create Loki, but I guess Loki belongs to Marvel, so you had to make this trickery god up. And Jeff agrees with you, not enough for the cheetah. And that was the whole process of it. I thought the whole movie was going to be based on the battle between these two.
That's what I was waiting for.
Like, so you had the 2.5 movies of all the other dumb shit. And then you had the 5 minutes or maybe 10 max of Barbara and Cheetah actually fighting. And then the shit that killed me was the second wish. How the fuck did she get a second wish?
She got a second wish because they effed up. That's why. They effed up when they wrote it, so they threw in the second wish thinking nobody would notice.
Well, you know what it is? I think they were trying to figure out how to make her the cheater. How to turn how to turn her into it. Obviously, if you're not into the comic book world or how she was created, so they had her wish for a Wonder Woman's power or be just like her, which means she was a god, and then she wanted to be an apex predator. How you go from a god down to an apex predator? Like I could have sworn it would have been apex then god, not the other way. How did that shit work?
Clearly, y'all needed our help. So again, we are here. You can contact Truth Vibe TV. Give them your email address. We could have helped you. Like they got 15 Superman movies. They got 15 Batman movies. They had 18 Hulk movies. Trust and believe, we are okay if you go back to WW84 and redo this one because that was trash. It was a waste of time. And then the whole Steve situation made no damn sense. What the hell was Steve supposed to do?
I understand what the whole, what's the name, shout out real quick. Shout out to Siobhan. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. She agrees with us. She said he became the stone was a dumb wish. Thank you. That wish made like you had the opportunity to wish for all the oil and all this other shit and then you wish to become the stone? Was the dumbest shit in the world.
Fire?
Well, listen, you know what? I didn't even mind that he wanted to become the stone. I mind that the fact that he dealt with pain and all the other stuff because he was a stone, which made absolutely no sense, that he wanted to feed off everybody else's wishes to heal himself. I'm like, wow. Like, literally someone 12-year-old child was writing this fucking script.
So you gave Cheetah a second wish, but when
which
you went
nobody
to
else
other
can
people,
have one, but you gave her one.
Yeah, you gave her a second wish, but when you went to other people, you couldn't give them a wish because you went to them and they were like, "Oh crap, you can't."
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
So yeah, what the heck?
Absolutely no sense at all. I will say this.
You get an F.
I think there has to be
y'all need ratings
like
on this show.
A negative effect, and I wanted to give a shout out to all those movie review heads that say this is one of the greatest movies, that this was power punched, and
who said that?
You had a lot of guys who was writing reviews, great movie, best of the year.
Who
and
they
I want
got paid to say that?
That's the point I was getting to. I hope that check hits your bank account something large. Now, I want to also go into the fact that I thought this would be a better movie just because of the fact of this is something that Warner Brothers, who owns HBO Max, is doing now, releasing their movies simultaneously at the same time is being released for those individuals who actually want to go out to the movie theaters and watch it.
Oh, I would have asked for my money back.
So for those individuals who actually, what's good, Michelle? Thanks for tuning in. For those individuals who actually went to the movies and don't want to go out, so having it done was pretty good because, I thought we went over the catalog that one of the movies that Warner Brothers are going to release, and we thought there would be, give them, AMC or the movie theaters a run for their money, and now I know why the AMC was like, sure, go ahead. It was going to be trash. I want to tell this to DC, and we'll move on to the next. I think you guys need to scrap the entire thing. Now, I will give you, I love your fighting scenes, and then everything else of any part of movie you've ever done has been horrible. I don't want to compare Birds of Prey because that's different. I mean, Birds of Prey was different. Suicide Squad is done by somebody different. You guys need to give one of the writers or a couple of the writers from Marvel about $1 gazillion or give them stock options or something to get them over here and fix this atrocity you guys are doing.
Or call us. We can fix it.
God, all day long. All day long. This was
trash.
For those people who love Wonder Woman.
It was trash.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I wanted to talk about this. I didn't mind the way she did the visible jet. That didn't bother me. The visible jet did not bother me. How the fuck did this bitch know how to fly now? Someone please explain that shit to me.
I took it as she was a god. In the first one, remember, her brother was flying, and I think he mentioned something about her not being able to fly yet.
I just wanted
She had 50 years to learn how to do certain things, and every single time she gets upset, that's when her power grows. So it seems to me she just...
Hold on, Michelle. You saying both Wonder Woman 1 and 2 are your favorites. Now Michelle is one of those very big, like she's a big Wonder Woman fan. And when we were in the theater, she pretty much, I think she was gonna pee herself when they showed Linda Carter at the end. I didn't even get to that yet. Let's go. Siobhan says, I wanted the entire movie to be the Amazon. Now I thought that would have been a greater thing for
so
her.
So here's my question: she never went back home?
Well, no. What I'm saying is Siobhan's talking about the fact that the beginning portion of it.
We cut that out, Siobhan.
If we would have did the entire movie like that, it would have been better because you would have had more of a back of how everything was done and everything. They barely did. It was pretty much two different movies.
In the first part, it was all about cheating, and she had to learn her lesson about cheating, which had nothing to do with the film.
Right, and which they should have. Like, if you're going to talk about that and you're going to actually do that, then let's concentrate on that. You went from that, which had nothing to do with Barbara, with Gold, and that whole other thing that came back. But the part again. How in the fuck did she know how to fly?
It don't matter.
This chick
it was trash.
lassoing fucking clouds.
Okay, so basically we just need y'all to come back and do it again.
No, stop.
You don't want them to do anything?
Stop. And I know they want to come out with this part 3 because they talked about the
part 3 for what?
Well, because throughout the entire movie they talked about this super Amazon with this golden shield who, even though Gold is a conductor or whatever it is, she was in the water and didn't get electrocuted just like Barbara did. Fucking kidding me? So they kept leading that, and at the end, you see Linda Carter catching the beam, which, okay, seeing Linda Carter, I loved it. That's it chills, like the original fucking Wonder Woman.
I mean, I was okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was okay with that part because she is the original.
Right, but then that was going to be a part 3 because they want to talk about the ultimate Amazon warrior who her character is obviously gonna play. And I say, I want everyone to boycott this shit. I'm dead serious. If HBO Max wants to put Wonder Woman 3 on, I want y'all all to cancel your fucking subscriptions.
No. If they want to have I think they have to do Wonder Woman 84 over again. They need to redo. And then just call it WW84 redo. That's it. And we'll understand. Because y'all got us effed up. Okay? And all you people that are doing the reviews, go F yourselves.
Well, I mean, they got, obviously, you got to pad some pockets, to get people out.
I ain't lying for not one damn soul.
I'm just mad that if HBO Max, again, which I thought was a wonderful idea,
it was
for those individuals who didn't want to go out, and you don't have to pay extra money like Amazon Plus did with Mulan, which was garbage.
We're not gonna talk about Mulan. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like when Amazon Plus did it, and they made you pay an additional $30 or $40 on top of what you already pay.
You
for
made
Mulan.
people Amazon hold up. You made people pay $30 to $40, and y'all didn't even have Mushu. Y'all can go F yourselves too.
But hey, they caked and they killed it. But I thought, again, the fact that they were going to do this and they were going to do it for free, just as long as you owned it. And I don't know if they were just trying to test the waters to see if of the movies that come up when they want to do the other ones, then they can like charge or whatever. But with them coming out with this, I say you guys need to go back to the drawing board. You guys need to stop. This was an embarrassment. You guys should really, really go crazy. Let's say you should have had me as a guest, True, for my opinion. You're here, chime in. We're only talking about this, and we're going on to the other ones. No, the ending wasn't bad. I loved, too, seeing Linda Carter. I had chills just like you did. We went to go see it. Chills were like, holy shit, that's Linda Carter. I didn't even mind the fact that it looked like she had 7,000 plastic surgeries.
Okay.
But, she still looked good. So I say again, I want you guys to go back to the drawing board. At the end of the day, you are making people more and more upset and angry when it comes to people who are true movie buffs, people who love Wonder Woman, they love Linda Carter. This is a situation you guys you really dropped the ball.
Wait, Jeff says Steve taught her how to fly?
By telling her to relax and all this other stuff. And like I said, like I understand the God stuff. I take that. But the fact that she, not only did she flow on the first try, but she was doing her Superman and she was lassoing clouds and shit. And I'm like,
Truth.
I
Move
can't
on.
fucking believe.
Move on. I'm getting upset. I'm
Yeah,
getting
it was
aggravated.
crazy. It
Move
was
on.
crazy. All right, so we're going to move on. And I wanted to take this time out to give credit to Miss Sandra Rhimes. I did not know. Sandra, sorry. Apologies. Sandra Rhimes. I did not know how talented this young lady was. When I talked about her and I knew about her, all I ever knew was Scandal.
Okay.
All right. And that's where, I thought when it came to her, it pretty much ended there. And then I had to do a little research because, we're in COVID. No movies are popping like they used to. And I'm in a situation to where I need more shows to watch. So I'm scrolling through Netflix, and then I see Private Practice, which we're going to get into in a second. And I see 6 seasons. Oh, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm going to mash. I'm going to run through seasons. I ain't got to worry about commercials. I ain't got to wait for no extra season. And then I noticed I'm seeing her name on the credits all over the place. Now I had to put my hat on, all right? So this young lady she has 3 books she's written, okay? She had 3 books. Let's see here, because I had everything here. I apologize. Where is it? Where's her movies? I had everything here. TV shows. You got it over there? I
got the TV shows.
And it went crazy. All right, give me the TV shows that not just she, give me if you have the details, I lost it, about the one she actually wrote and the one she just produced, if you have it over there.
I don't have it like that, but we have Grey's Anatomy,
which
has been on
is,
forever.
I think we're in the last season now.
I believe this is the last
Which is
season.
originally aired in 2005.
Yes.
So it's been going from 2005 to now.
I've been watching since then, yes. Very
Growing
good show.
strong.
How to Get Away with Murder, which, if you have not seen that, I suggest you watch it. All seasons, it's done.
She says, better not talk about Bridgerton. Did you didn't like Bridgerton? We were just talking about it prior. I didn't get the opportunity to talk about it because I didn't see it yet, but I want to see it. If you saw it, Siobhan, let me know if you liked it or not. I see you got the trash on here. You thought that was bad also? I get.
Okay, so that's another show that I think you should watch and binge because it's really, really good.
The
Scandal.
You said the Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy is good.
Okay.
How to Get Away with Murder after Private Practice. I think you should binge watch that.
Well, I've ran through all of those.
Oh, you did?
Well, I think the last season there's
Yes.
like 1 or 2 episodes that I didn't finish yet, but I'll finish it eventually.
Scandal.
We all know first couple of seasons. I think the last 2, maybe 3
Were
seasons
trash.
was
They were trash.
it's like she kind of walked off and didn't want, or she was trying to. All right, I got like what those rappers do. I got a 10 album contract. Let me just give you the last 3.
You turned Olivia Pope into the bad guy, and then you tried to redeem her when it made no sense to redeem her. She already crossed the line. But anyway.
Okay, she said she hated it. Oh man, don't ruin it. I'm still gonna watch it. We'll
you
talk
can
about
watch it and tell me I'm not watching it because I told you the previews to Bridgerton, whatever it's called.
Right.
No, I wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, what is this? It makes no sense. I don't care if there's a black lead. I don't care.
Okay. So what else we got?
There's The Catch that only had 2 seasons.
2 seasons to catch.
For the people that had only 2 seasons, I think she produced Off the Map.
Right.
Station 19. I think it's in season 3 right now. That comes on before Grey's Anatomy. A lot of people like it, and they've been doing a lot of crossovers. And I think they're doing crossover episodes so that people watch it, which is smart. Starcrossed. I think that's one that she produced.
Hold on 1 second. All right, so I have it here. Let me run over real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
apologize. So she's produced 25 shows starting in the beginning. Let's see, we go all the way back. Obviously, we have Grey's Anatomy. We have Inside the Box. We have Satellite Grace on call. You went over the map. Gilead, Alias, Private Practice, Scandal, American Divided, The Catch, Still, Star Crossed, Grey's Anatomy, Post Op. You have, let's see here, For the People.
Yep.
Now we have How to Get Away with Murder. I didn't know Station 19.
Yes.
That I did not know she produced that. She has Dance Dream, Bridgerton, which I didn't know she did, but Siobhan says trash. And then we have in 2021.
That's a part of her Netflix deal.
That's part of her Netflix deal? Okay, so in 2021, she has Inventing Anna. So those are her productions. Films she write, this is pretty much the same ones we went over. But I did not know she helped write for a Latin show.
Okay.
Which was, I'm sorry. I'm not Latin. Sounds like it's Convana Alibata. I'm jacked it up. I know I did. I apologize. Let's see here. Let's see. I know she has plenty of awards, and she has 3 books she wrote. So I wanted to give her a credit because this young lady pretty much held up. And I don't care the fact, a lot of people say, she's a minority, she's black. I don't care what she is. This woman's a fucking phenomenal writer.
Mm-hmm.
She can write, she can produce, and this is a woman who commands power in that whole movie, TV show world, especially when you have a lot of women that don't have as much say as this young lady does. And the fact that she just got a brand new deal with Netflix, which is why Netflix is just throwing money out, because you have Hulu doing different things. You have HBO Max and
Disney Plus,
Peacock, Disney Plus. You have all this other
Plus.
stuff.
Yep.
Where a lot of people are trying to do stuff, and they're like, Netflix, oh really? Okay. They're starting to throw money at people. So here's your credit. So let's go into Private Practice.
I was so excited when you told me you were watching this show. Didn't I scream? I was
Yes,
like,
you
oh my
did.
gosh, I got another person.
All right, so here's the thing with Private Practice. I am only on season 3, the last episode. I have 3 more seasons. So I'm going to ask Butterfly not to ruin the rest of the episodes for me. So we're just going to talk about what this show is about.
So basically, Addison Montgomery from Grey's Anatomy, who was married to Derek, what's his last name?
I don't know who Anna is, but it's coming up in 2021. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or whatever, but she has credit for it, so that's something that's coming forward.
Yeah, she has a whole Netflix deal.
So it is going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see what comes up with that.
Yeah. Okay, so she got her own spinoff, okay? So they moved her out to LA, and now she's got private practice. And private practice is a group of people who work at a private practice dealing with, you got a pediatrician. She helps women give birth. The black lady that you see, she does reproductive stuff.
Let's talk about some of the stars. So her name is Kate Walsh. We have Taye Diggs.
I didn't know you wanted to say his name.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can.
You don't like him?
No, I don't like him. That's your boo boo. You know what I mean? But this is a star-studded, and a lot of actors and actresses who have went on to do other things. And it's crazy while I'm watching the practice, and then you see a lot of these stars that wind up going into Scandal. A lot of the stars going on into How to Get Away with Murder, and it was like interesting to see how, oh wow, she's pregnant, and oh wow, hold on, that's so and so, and you're like, oh shit.
Right, so she did what FX did.
Right.
FX likes to recycle their actors.
Right.
She did the same thing. That's why you notice all these people going in between ABC shows like Private Practice and Scandal.
Now, Siobhan, did you finish the entire 6 seasons? If so, don't ruin it for me either. Or are you up to a certain part for me?
What for? What?
Private Practice. She said that was amazing.
Oh yeah, don't ruin it for him because he just got up to season 3.
Season 3, the last episode 22.
All right, so we have the lovely Audra McDonald, which she actually wasn't in the beginning. So when they did the spinoff, you know when they go for a spinoff on a new show, they
Right.
have the characters in the old show to
Right.
introduce the new characters.
Okay.
Audra came in for the series. She wasn't the original person to play that. Her
Ah.
role was recasted.
Okay.
Okay. So then you have Dr. Addison Montgomery, which is really all about her and her life, but it ends up becoming more about the people at the practice and their stories.
Hold on for a second. Well, this is what I really loved about this show, and what really got me to really looking up Sandra. Just more lines of the fact that even though that this young lady is supposed to be the star, all these other characters have their own individual lives.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting, and you have your favorite characters. Obviously, Charlotte. That's my boo boo. Ain't
I love
nobody gonna say
Charlotte.
nothing bad about Charlotte.
You can't.
Audrey, Addison. I despise her. No, I like Addison. I apologize. I like Addison. Violet. I fucking despise
Violet
Dr.
is
Violet.
a different type of person.
She's a fucking ass. I hate her.
so
But
in the first season,
well, I mean, just more lines of it where through writing, these individuals have their own lives, and it doesn't. None of them overpower each other, but they all fit in. And just imagine how good of a writer you have to be to have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got these. I always said 10, 11. I can't see it right there. These individuals was 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got these 9 characters, and all of their lives. And oh yeah, they brought the other. That's why I'm thinking 10 because they brought the other
Her sister.
psychiatrist, and they brought other people on. So
Well, yeah.
you have all these stories that mesh, and then when you're talking about from a medical standpoint, and you have everything from one woman being pregnant with triplets, and they wanted to take them off the dialysis. The wife came back, and then you have the craziest thing. You have a child who wants to eat books. That little kid had me dying. They had a freaking Hannibal Lecter mask on that young man because he couldn't stop eating.
and then you saw the mother, and she was like eating too.
Yeah, she was the same exact way, and she pretty much destroyed her child's life by not being, making them feel, but all the different storylines and everything that they were able to build in.
Yeah.
And the fact of you have, these are doctors. They are, what you consider rich, not wealthy, but rich. It was said Addison, she's fucking filthy rich. But you have all these individuals, but it shows you, even though that these people have money, that they're still flawed creatures.
Oh, absolutely.
And the fact that, well, I like you, but I don't like you anymore. But I like you, but my past is conflicting and all this other
It gets
stuff.
deeper as you go on, especially with Tay
Absolutely.
Diggs' character. It gets deeper.
Yes.
Did you get to the story where they had the 2 baby girls, the 2 baby black girls? They
I
were
didn't get
both
there
sick.
yet. Stop.
Okay.
I thought you was going to talk about the 2 twins, and then the family had to, because, well, you had a situation where there were 2 twins who had leukemia. The parents had another child to get the stem cells to pass to both kids, but you can only give it to one of the twin sisters.
Yo, that was crazy.
You're sitting there trying to figure out
Which one?
twin to give it to. I'm like, holy
Because one's going to
shit.
die.
And then, oh my gosh, what about the one where when the 2 women were pregnated with the opposite's egg, with the other's egg?
Yo,
The storylines and everything.
that practice should have been shut down right then and there. Yo. And the one chick wanted to what? Get an abortion?
Well,
didn't
she
want the
wanted to
baby?
give it away, and they're like, well, I want you to have my child. I don't want you to have my child. And the fact that they became good friends, and it's the story. And then, like, the guy I talked about whose wife was pregnant with the triplets, they did a procedure. She wound up going into a coma, and then the husband wanted to
Yo.
take his wife off of life support, which would have killed the triplets. And she was a surrogate mother, and then the mother and father of the triplets, they went to court, and I was like, wow.
See, I can't say too much because you're only on season
I know
3.
I am. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna get off this. I'm gonna go on. I do want to say shout out to Sandra again. For you individuals, again, you're looking for a new show to watch. This is Private Practice. It stopped in, I think, it stopped like 2013. So it's not new, but it's not full. But you have 6 seasons, and it is phenomenal. It hits the ground running from 1 all the way to the end, which I'm hoping. But, I'm sorry, the episode where the lady cut the baby out of?
So
Violet?
in season one, it was like an introduction to the whole practice.
Right.
In season 2, that's when it really picks up because, I mean, the stories get deep. And then, yes, at the end of season 2, Violet was pregnant, and her crazy patient wanted a baby because she was pregnant, but she lost the baby.
Oh, she didn't want it. Like, she
thought she was having her baby.
No. All right, so let's really get into that one, and then we'll move on. This is a young lady whose baby died in her womb. And she did not want to believe that her child had died in her womb, even though they showed her on the ultrasound that there's no heartbeat, there's nothing. And she still was acting like she was throwing up. She still was acting like she had morning sickness and all these other pains when she didn't. And she sees Violet, who's pregnant, and in her crazy mind, Violet baby is her baby. So she shows up on Violet's doorstep, hits her with this syringe. She catches her before she falls. The little details is what I loved about that. And she literally cut the baby out of Violet's stomach and showed up at the hospital paging one of the other doctors, who's the pediatrician.
And Violet's best friend.
Violet's best friend. I had my baby. He's so beautiful. Like, this bitch is fucked up in the head.
And mind you, if were you paying attention, they paged him several times.
Right, over and over again. He just
Right.
kept ignoring it. It's 6 seasons, y'all. If you need something new to watch.
That's just one major issue or one major
it's so many. There's so many I
tragedy in the
missed.
show.
There's so many going on, and they make sure they keep everybody involved, everybody interesting. But Charlotte is the best. Don't worry about it.
That's why I told him the last episode of season 3, it's a doozy. And in season 4, something happens. It's a doozy. Season 5, a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
But I told you, season 5, Amelia Shepherd, she's the star. Keep that in mind.
We're going to see.
Okay?
We're going to see.
She's the star. And then it wraps up in season 6. And I like the way they did season 6 because it's a different way of telling stories.
Right.
You'll pay attention to that and tell me if you like the way she did it, but I liked it.
Okay. All right.
But this is definitely a sleeper. I honestly...
I'm shocked. I didn't know anything about it, but definitely check this out. All right. For you fans, let's go.
All right, listen.
For you fans.
So the week before, the
Okay.
last week,
And this week. Well,
and this week.
The prior 2 weeks. Sorry. The prior 2 weeks.
All right. These episodes were not bad.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
I know you's a hater, but you hating on a different level tonight. The episode, 2 episodes prior was fucking phenomenal. Stop it. Stop it. It was by far the best episode from there, and it reminded me
I
of
said it wasn't bad.
I remind me of the original season 1, season 2, season 3.
Because of 2-Bit. That's it. Because of 2-Bit. He saved it.
Right, introducing him into it, let them
Save the show.
Write it like it was the old. So the last 2 episodes, we applaud. We'll get into it. I just want to say, anything before the last 2 episodes, garbage.
Trash.
I understand they're trying to set shit up.
Trash.
It's just trash. And you trying to make this dude a player with 3 different chicks. Just let this dude settle with Effie and then the rest. And this nigga need to stop getting his ass whipped. I'm sorry. Something.
He's not a fighter. He's not
I'm
a fighter.
sorry. Something need to happen. This dude keep getting his ass whipped. But all right,
Tariq is not a fighter.
the last 2 episodes. Let's go.
All right, listen. So what's his name? Kane is jealous, obviously, of Tariq, and he's trying to take Tariq out. So he hired the gang. What's it called?
GTG.
GTG to take him out, but it didn't work. Tariq realized somebody was following him, so he had Two Bit come, and then Two Bit ended up saving his life.
How you jack the whole story up though?
What you mean how I jacked
All right,
it up?
let's start
Because
off
that don't even matter at this point.
Oh no. Too Big gets out of jail.
But we already
All
know
right.
he got out of jail.
No, yeah, but he goes to the school to get his money from Tariq because his father, before he, wink, wink, died, told
Oh wait, all that
Two-Bit
was in
because
that episode?
yeah, because he told
I thought it was
2-Bit
prior to.
he would get 2-Bit money
My bad.
for killing what was that dude? His I forgot the dude who snitched and got out of jail. 2-Bit's partner. To
But
kill
now he's
dude in
deceased.
jail. I mean, I'm sorry, not him. Oh
See?
gosh. What
So
was
what happens when you talk about something 2 weeks after it happened?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh
You
gosh,
should
but
just
we didn't
stick
have a
with the
show.
other episode.
The other episode where he killed dude in prison, who started with 50 and then started working with Ghost. Oh my gosh, I forgot dude's character name, man.
Because he's dead, who cares?
He's dead, right? But he's the Two-Bit's the one who made sure the dude died in prison. So he was, Ghost was supposed to set Two-Bit up with some money. All right, go ahead.
What are we talking about?
Finish. We set up why he was in the school looking for Tariq. But go ahead.
All right, so he's asking to get paid from Tariq. He said, I want my money, whatever. So now Tariq is going, trying to find this money. And you got Kane on the other side trying to take Tariq out. So he hires GTG to take out Tariq. So they have this whole, I think it's like a family day at the school.
It wasn't a I think it was like the homecoming because
It was
right,
a homecoming?
something like a homecoming because all the parents were at the school.
And he hooked up with his
Effie?
little girlfriend,
Talking about
right?
Effie? He
So
hooked
that
up-
she could sell
right.
the
He
drugs.
needed money to pay 2-Bit, so Effie showed up. He didn't want to mess
Effie,
with her at
whatever.
first because he doesn't trust her.
These young people
He
in
talked to
love.
his moms. He said, it's not about you trusting her. It's about getting her to trust you. And, they sold
Why
all
are we
those
having
drugs.
conversations? Why is Tariq having conversations with Tasha at this point? It don't even make sense. Why
It's
is
the only
Tasha
reason
there?
to introduce her into the show. Other than that, she has absolutely no value in the show.
She doesn't have. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense to keep Tasha around because it's not about Tasha. It's just like one piece that's just hanging out there when somebody could have offed Tasha a long time ago.
Should have. I think they're keeping it
I
for a
think they
reason.
should have killed her off.
I
What's
think
her
it's coming.
purpose?
She has none. But answering that phone and her cornrow effect and shit like that. All right, so we're going to sum this up real quick because we're behind, and this one is new. So we'll talk about the final next week, which hopefully is good. The last two were really
It's
good.
not going to be good. I'm
I
going
don't
to tell
know.
you
We'll
why.
see with the courtroom and everything. Got
All right, so anyway, 2-Bit saved Tyreek, and now he wants to be paid for saving his life, okay?
additional
so now,
money on top of what he owed.
exactly. So now he got a bigger problem, all right? Kane's pissed off because he tried to take Tariq out, and Tariq is still alive. Then,
And Tariq find out it was him.
yes, and then Mary J. Blige's character, she's pissed off at Kane because Kane tried to take out Tyreek. And right now, Tyreek is the only way they're making money, all right?
The only way.
I don't know what kind of drug family this is.
Exactly.
They're the weakest family I have ever heard of. Wonder Ghost ain't never heard of them. That's how weak this family is.
Well, they were saying they I think they heard of Ghost, or maybe the father has.
Ain't nobody. I
Well,
don't
he
even
would-
know who
well,
he is.
He's so big. Yeah, I never heard of them, but
He got all this power in jail, and I'm like, who is he? Ain't nobody heard of him. Y'all made up a whole new family that had nothing to do with Ghost, and Ghost never mentioned him. Like, I thought it would have been connection to
right.
Ghost,
And then Rico's just coming into town trying to kill the whole family.
we don't care. So here's the thing. So this episode from last week was called Monster, okay? So after the whole GTG screw up with trying to kill Tyreek, the GTG tried to get revenge. So they go after the drug family's cousin, who's the basketball star,
Right.
okay? And they're going to cap him, but they're going to injure him because he's a star, and that will hurt more. Then here comes Drew. And Drew, all of a sudden, he no longer is gay. He about that life. So then he going to sit there and try to beat up
He
dudes.
switched up real quick too, did he?
I
I
was
love
like,
Drew,
okay.
yo. I like Drew's character,
I
except for the whole male sex thing. But
No, because now it's trying to be like Empire. So Power wants to be Empire all of a sudden. I'm sorry, not Power. Power Book 2 Ghost wants to be like Empire. So they merged the two shows. So then you got that little gay love scene every now and then. All right, bet. So now everybody's upset that their cousin got jumped and all this other nonsense. What's going on? So obviously it has something to do with Kane, right? So then they're telling Kane to take him out. Kane takes out the other two GTG guys, but leaves the other one alive, right? So now, in the opening of this episode, Monster, you see them with body parts.
He chopped up the
So
two,
he
two
chopped
guys
up the
he killed.
GTG guys and put them in canisters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, Kane, are you a brand new person? Like, what is going on? And why are we looking at this? I think he's transforming into somebody else.
Well, he is that. He is the enforcer in the family. He's the one that everyone fears. So I don't think that was far fetched.
Who fears his family? Like, I don't understand. They don't do nothing.
I didn't say the family, and I like how they wrote it. No one respected them without Kane. Which is why they always wanted Kane there when they went to re-up. When they went to talk to GTT in the first place, they wanted Kane there because Kane is the crazy one.
But she
That's
don't
the one
want
everyone's
Kane
scared
there.
of.
As she said multiple times, and then at the same time, you keep saying Drew's gonna lead the family
That's the bitch
business.
that need to get killed. Cause
But
like
you
she
don't want
has,
Kane to lead the family business.
who the
but
fuck
Kane's
is
only
Monet?
good.
Like she need to go somewhere because she ain't doing shit.
No, I don't even understand her role.
Yeah,
I don't. Mary J. Blige is married to a Puerto Rican. All three kids don't even look like they got Puerto Rican in them. Those are not his kids. She married him when she had them kids.
That's his kid. Stop it.
Those
that's
are
just,
not his
That's
kids.
just bad casting. Now, if
Those are not his
Effie
kids.
was there, that would have worked because she has that. She could be Latin feel to it type stuff.
Ain't not one of them got Latin blood in them.
No, I'm saying if Effie was one of those cast members as one of their child, like
Oh,
kid,
well then she would have passed.
right,
But
she
these
would have
three,
passed for it. I
they
think
slow.
I think it was just bad casting.
Whatever.
So, what do you think about this upcoming? You think this season final where Tyreek has been subpoenaed? They're gonna bring him in court.
Tyreek wants to go on the stand to say that he killed his father because he was a monster. Get
He
the
wants to
fuck
get
outta
rid of.
here
He
with that.
wants to get his mother.
So you want
out
to
of
end the
jail.
show like that? So we went through all this for him to come out and say he killed his father because he was a monster.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they have to leave some kind of build up to bring actual Ghost back in season 2 somewhere somehow because we all know he's not dead in the series. They didn't do a rest in peace. They didn't do all the stuff they normally do when someone definitely gets killed off on the show and the episode. I will say this. I will forgive you for the episodes prior to the last 2
No.
for giving you the way to write this, which was rushed, and it looks like you kind of got it towards the end. But I'll save what I think about this entire season for next week when we talk about it because the season finale
Well, hold on.
is. Yeah, what
You
got?
forgot something. Carrie, his teacher.
I
the hot
see-
one?
she ain't got to do shit. She just got to be there.
Now we learned that she's a former prosecutor.
How
Where'd
did
that come in?
Yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible. That was horrible. I guess you had to give her a purpose to be there.
She ain't got. Okay, so there we go. So now we understand that she serves no purpose to be there. The other teacher, he's just a bitch.
She's a hater.
Like you
He's
are
woke.
mad about a teenager having sex with the woman that she's supposed to be banging out. What's the problem? It's just sex.
What's good, Scoop, man? What you doing down there in the South? How's everything? How's the family?
So my question is, who wrote all this stuff? And when I know that you have to get in a room and sit around the table and read these scripts. Nobody asked questions.
I
And
just
to
think there are
ask how
certain
this makes
people who
sense?
were just because the last. I don't really remember she wasn't really in that much stuff. I think she's attractive, but she was like, all right, well, maybe I could get my name out there. Let me just do it. This is Power is a major TV series. Let me go out there, get my name out there. Maybe I get some more roles, or maybe my role in this thing will end. I will say this: to me, the last 2, and if the 3 could be as good as I hope it is going to be, to me, it would save this season. Butterfly says no. But the reason I'm saying that is to say this.
Yeah, you got to go back on live.
Which one?
Instagram.
It went off?
Yeah.
1 second. Let me see. I'm still up. I'm still up here. Maybe something happened. Whatever. We'll see. All right. So, we're still there. All right. So, where am I? I got to find the right window. All right. There we go. So, the reason why I said I wanted to talk about this Power Book, Raising Kanan. Now, the reason why I look at this and it's something that I really look forward to is because I think they had the time possible to get this script right. The only thing I'm scared about this series is because we know how the story ends. And when you know how the story ends, sometimes it has to be phenomenal acting and writing to make it work, to make sure people continue to watch. Now, are you looking forward to it? And then we'll move on. Are you looking forward to this one, Raising Kanan?
I'm looking forward to Omar Epps.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
Okay, no, it's a good. I think because if you look at the casting with Raising Kanan, the Rise of Kanan, and then everything else, it looked like they really had the time and effort to put a lot of good stars in this one.
I wasn't feeling the whole Power Book spinoffs in the first place. I think once we got rid of Ghost, that should have been the end of it and just move on to something new.
Okay.
But we'll watch it, obviously, because we're dumb. But I just don't. If it's not going to have 50 Cent in it, then what's the point? Like, we're going to find out the beginnings of Kanan. Do I really care?
I mean, I would love to see how,
To see
the savagery. Because in Power, the original one, you always heard about what he did and how he did it. So I would love to see the savagery of this gentleman going up. But like I said, it has to be good to me, like really like perfect writing.
It has to outdo Power.
Exactly.
It has to outdo Power. And Power Book 2 shows that they can't do that. They try to recreate Power
Well, I
with
think
the
because
younger
it was
cast.
a rush script. And that's why I was saying I really want to see how they do this one because
When
they
they
had
start
time.
with the scripts.
Well, I'm saying because it looked like they had more time to work on this script than they did Power Book 2 Ghost.
Well, then that means that when it's Tommy's turn, which comes out in 2021
phenomenal.
too,
Should be phenomenal.
that should be awesome.
Should be.
Since you got him out here in LA,
We'll see.
I don't give a crap. Listen,
Looking forward
I'm
to it
only
or not?
watching because I
'Cause
just want
of
to prove
Omar
a point
Epps.
that Ghost is alive.
That is true. I just want to see him come back.
That's
so
it.
I'm looking forward to this. It's supposed to drop in the summer of 2021. So I look forward to it. Hopefully it's good. We'll see.
By that time, we'll have ratings because I know. We'll let you know if it's trash, if it's worth it, if it's not. I mean, let's keep it 100 in a buck.
There we go. All right, so I want to just real quick. I want to give a big round of applause to The Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2. For those of you who are Star Wars fans, this TV series has saved Star Wars universe. The last couple of movies, the last 3 movies were garbage, were hot trash, other than a couple of fighting scenes. But the last episode of The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 8, where they actually brought Luke back, phenomenal. I teared up. I ain't too ashamed to admit it. The hairs on my body stood up when you saw that starfighter come through. You're like, yo, oh snap, is that Luke? Who is it? I love the way they did it. I'm not going to put too much in it because it happened a couple of weeks ago. But this goes to show if you get the right writers, the right script,
Say it again.
you can make something phenomenal.
Say it again.
So this is, again, a shout out to DC. If you can get great screenwriting, you can save it. And the reason why I say that is the first season of the Titans, not Teen Titans, the Titans.
Hold up with the cyborg.
Yes, no. The first season of Titans, which it was dark. It was rated R. You had Robin killing people, stabbing people up. You had Raven going crazy. You had Starfire, who was a black chick. Season 1 was phenomenal. So it showed, and then I forgot the other one they had.
They don't have a cyborg?
They have it in the. They didn't have it in the Titans one. They have it in the other one. But it just goes to show you with good writing, you can save something. I don't know why when it comes to your actually movies, y'all keep dropping the ball. So The Mandalorian has saved the Star Wars universe. Look forward to the 20 spinoffs that they're going to have with this.
Wow.
And hopefully it has Ahsoka, They have Boba Fett. So hopefully you guys will continue the screenwriting. We look forward to it. If it's as good as this, it's going to be phenomenal.
I'm a Trekkie.
Super phenomenal.
I don't know.
You're a track. We'll see. I mean, maybe
I'm a
they'll
Trekkie.
create a little series or
I
something
think
like
I got
that.
it.
You got it? I don't know. I think you're supposed to do it like this way, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it's
Or is
like
it-
this?
Oh, you ain't even doing it right. So again, shout out to them for putting that quality out. It's phenomenal. It took me a while to watch it, but I'm happy I did because I was able to blow through season 1 and season 2 at one time. So shout out to them. All right, and we're going to end with this note. Oh. Oh.
Netflix, we love you.
So, for those of you individuals who
Yes.
know how to hack things, you will have this of those other individuals who have Netflix. Now, the thing I have a problem with Netflix, it doesn't drop at midnight.
What? It's
I don't
okay.
think it drops like a couple of hours past it or whatever.
It's
but
okay.
for those of you who are Karate Kid fans,
Yay!
YouTube came out with their own streaming service, and they
YouTube Red.
YouTube Red, and they brought Cobra Kai back.
Yes. No,
So-
they introduced Cobra Kai.
Well, no, they brought it back. But they created it with all the years past and how everything started, and they brought all the actors, the original actors, back, which I thought was phenomenal.
Come on now.
It wasn't like it was hard because they had shit that was going on, so they needed a paycheck.
Stupid. But you gotta see, it was nostalgic.
But
to
I
see
give them
them.
credit. But phenomenal writing.
The mom?
They'll still look good. Everybody still looks good. Rest in peace to the one of the main characters that passed away.
Yeah, that was sad.
But at the end of the day, it was phenomenal. Season 1 was good. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was great. The only problem is it was on YouTube Red, which nobody wants to pay for. Nobody wants.
No, wait, hold on. They gave us the first 2 episodes free. I watched them, and then I said I wasn't paying
Yeah,
for
what
it.
happened? So because I have access to other things, I was able to see it full without paying for the YouTube Red.
Uh-huh.
So what the creators of this show decided to do was to get away from YouTube Red, and they ran to Netflix, who is number 1. So they allowed everyone to catch up with season 1 and season 2 to get ready for season 3, which
Yes.
drops January 1st, which is in a couple of hours.
It was supposed to be January 8th, and then they say, no, we're going to bump it up. Yes! Because we can't wait. Because when they dropped the trailer, it was the first trailer they dropped, it was okay, right? We was pumped. We were ready for 2021. When they dropped the second trailer, and they showed you, or they spoiled it for us, it showed you who was joining the cast.
Right.
Yo, then they said, forget January 8th, January 1. Yo, it's going to be sick.
So for you guys who have Netflix, or for you guys who know a friend with a Netflix, see if you can get that login key or whatever. This series, and even if you haven't seen season 1 and season 2 yet, watch it before you watch season 3.
It's
Because
30
what
minutes.
it does, it continues from the day. It doesn't like time pass. It continues right after.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to watch 1 and 2 before you watch 3.
You should, because of what happened in season finale 2.
And when I'm telling
should.
you, this is one. We're talking about perfect scripts.
The
Talking
whole
about
cast
great
is good.
actings. The whole cast
The
is
adults,
phenomenal.
the kids.
The adults, the kids, and the plots and everything that going. This is a phenomenal series. So we're going to. I'm telling you. So if
I have
if
to
you,
give Daniel LaRusso props.
I didn't
because
think he was that good.
I can't stand him, but the fact that you can play a character and then 30 years later fall right back into the
And it's
same
right. You're right. You're
character.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
damn.
You're right.
Like, we may not like you, but, sir, I applaud you.
I agree
Like,
with you.
that's acting.
I agree with you.
I told you before, our better actors are our 80s actors. Because our 80s and early 90s actors are the better actors.
actually had to act. I guess.
Yes.
You said.
I mean, who else could do that? Even Johnny. Johnny has to pick up right where he left off. Everybody's got to remember what they did back in the 80s. And this is not easy.
It's a lot of different plots, a lot of different twists, and
And a lot of the kids that are on the show, or on this show, I have to say, 90% of them knew nothing about the Karate Kid. Okay?
That is true.
And
That
the
is true.
fact that they could pick this up and give us that nostalgic feel as well, it makes it for a brand new generation. And I love it. But honestly, it's a good show. I would say watch the movies first. 1, 2, and 3. We don't recognize 4.
Don't do it.
1, 2, and 3. No, you have to
Well,
because what happens in the season
I
3.
know. Stop it. You have to watch 3 to understand. Well, sorry, Karate Kid 3.
2.
No, 3 was with the. I think wasn't that 3 or was that 2?
No, that's 2.
That was 2. All right,
They
so
went to Okinawa.
that is true. So watch all of the. I mean, 1 is good, 2 is like okay, and 3 is like why, the movies. But if you want to be caught up to why this person hates or likes this person, you would have to watch the movies.
Yeah, but see his anger towards Johnny
Right, so
is
you would
so...
yes, you would have to watch the movie. So
Okay.
watch the movies 1, 2, and 3. Then watch the TV series 1, 2, and 3. It's here. It's a build up. It's going to be phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I have to finish with Private Practice before I start on this.
Are you serious?
I'm not playing.
Are you serious?
I'm that hard up.
Are you serious?
I am serious. So,
Oh my gosh.
but I will be caught up by next week's show. We originally air Fridays at 8 p.m. So
So I can't tell you nothing. I can't have a conversation with you. I'm watching it.
you can
tomorrow.
watch it. You can watch. By Friday. I'll be caught up.
How are you gonna get caught up?
I'm gonna run through practice. Like I'm gonna run through practice. I'm gonna get the rest of those out, and then I'm gonna start on. I don't. When I binge, I binge. I don't play.
Okay, well, I told you. I'm gonna have to. Okay, you're gonna have to text me certain things. You're gonna have to text me.
Right.
When
Right.
you get
I don't
to
want
the
to get too
parts
far
that
ahead.
I told you.
Right. We'll do that.
right.
So by next week, if you guys are new, again, we stream live on Facebook. I mean, Facebook Live. We stream live. We stream live on YouTube, and
And
we're working
Instagram.
out the kinks to everything to stream live. Well, we were streaming live. You could say it was an issue or problem with Instagram Live. We'll be streaming on multiple platforms live. So comment. We get all the comments and everything. Thank you for watching. As you see, the quality, the sound, and the overall, visual. We're here. We have other shows on this platform. So when you see us go live, tune in. Have your favorite. Again, whether you comment now or you comment later, we keep up with the comments. We'll talk to you. If there are any shows that we don't know of as far as this particular show that you want us to take a look at, let us know. But if we're giving you guys have a week to catch up on Cobra Kai, because by Friday we're going to run through the whole season of what happened. And hopefully you don't like spoilers. If you do, I mean, I understand. Tune in to the next week or something like that. But by Friday, we will be discussing the Cobra Kai season 3.
My son has the hoodie.
He has the
Cobra
hoodie
Kai
already. He's
hoodie.
ready.
Oh yeah, he's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready.
So
He's like, Mom, I want to be a bat.
there you go. So again, we are True Vibe TV. We have a website again, which is www.truthvibetv.com. And there, if you go to our website, if you scroll down to the lower left-hand corner, you'll be able to enter your email. And if you have any topics or any subjects or questions you want to talk about on what particular show, you can bring the arrow down. It'll show you what show. You select the show, you put a comment in there, and you hit send, and we'll get that email. And you may or may not want your name mentioned. We don't have to. We talk about a lot of different things on a lot of different shows. And if you are a podcaster yourself and you already have your established show, but you would like it to be in better visual quality, better sound, hit us up. We could provide you with that to stream live on your own individual platform. Not ours, yours. We can do that also. So hit us up again. Again, our website is www.truthvibetv.com. And let us know. And I want to say this to those individuals who, while we have a couple of hours left, and I have lost family members and loved ones in 2020. And I want you guys, I want to give my heart out to you guys who also have lost in 2020. This pandemic has a lot of things going left and right and, crazy. Shout out to those survivors like Michelle who survived COVID and those other individuals who survived it. Shout out to you. You made it. We're almost here. I don't want you to forget. I want you to remember 2020, the good, the bad. That way, it'll always be in your memory. The good and the bad is always good to remember. It'll help you understand and look at things from a different perspective. We have a couple hours left. I'm not sure what the year 2021 is going to bring to us, but a lot of people is looking at it like it's going to be just to get us out of 2020, but we'll start 2021 pretty much the same way. But by the end of 2021, hopefully they get this vaccine right and we'll be able to vacation again and come out in public again and interact with everyone again without the mask, without worrying about getting sick and things of that nature. Is there anything you want to say about Butterfly, about 2020 leading up to 2021 before we finish?
I want to say that 2021 doesn't start on January 1st. It probably will really start in February as the world went dark after Kobe's death anyway. So,
right, a lot of people's going through a lot of different things. I mean, people are dropping like flies right now. Today, I think 4 or 5 celebrities died in somewhere else in the world, and the cops are still killing people in the world. It happened. The cops killed someone today. But I do want to say at this moment, if you're alive, you made it. And I know we got a couple of hours left, but I'm going to put this up anyway because I'm going to tell you you are going to make it. I want to say to you, Happy New Year's. And I want you to look at, hold on a second. Oh, I want you to look at, again, everything that happened and know that you survived. And I understand you may have lost and you have pain. You have pain and sorrow in your heart, but you made it. And what I tell people, no matter what you go through, every single day you wake up, and Jeff, you know what I mean? Every single day you wake up, you have an opportunity to make your life better. Don't give up on yourself. Keep striving. Keep going out there. For those of you individuals who are looking for a job, you can't find one, Amazon is hiring. Walmart is hiring. Walmart is turning into Amazon by trying to deliver their own packages. There are jobs out there, people. And I also want to tell you guys that Governor Murphy, especially in New Jersey, did extend the eviction to March 19th. So you guys have some additional time to get yourselves ready. But 19th, I don't think it's going to be extended. And stimulus was passed. You didn't get to 2,000 like you wanted, but you did get to 600. And a lot of you motherfuckers got to 600 yesterday. Some still looking for it, but it's coming. I don't know what other relief is coming. But Happy New Year's to you guys. You made it. Keep fighting. Don't let life, pain, and hurt get the best of you. Keep fighting.
I just have one more thing to say.
Absolutely.
Even though Governor Murphy extended, the eviction, those that are facing possible eviction, I just want to let you know that Murphy is running for re-election. So if time is up and you are evicted, I would suggest you don't vote for him. PSA.
Here's the thing, and I mean no disrespect to anybody. For those individuals who really lost their jobs and really are hurting, I feel for those people. For those individuals who just stopped paying their rent just because, and you got all these Audis and these BMWs, and you see the see the brand new temp tags out here. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking your hustle. If you had the money, you just decided to get a new car or whatever it is.
But there's a lot of people out there driving new cars. You're right about that.
I've never seen so many new Audis before in my life.
Yeah, what y'all doing?
And when I'm trying to explain to you guys, I'm trying to tell you guys, stop buying these used cars because you got paying full value. Buy the new 2020s because you can get it for $0 down and like interest at dirt cheap at about $5 a month because they're trying to get rid of these 2020s. Look forward to that. Stop buying these these used cars. Yeah, these new cars. You're getting it for like I'll lie to you or not. I saw one of the big Mercedes Benz for $300 a month. That's how bad they're trying to get rid of these 2020 vehicles.
Hold up. Really? Hold up.
Time to
I
upgrade.
wanted to. I should get a new car then.
Time to upgrade, y'all. Again, thank y'all guys for watching. We appreciate it. We will be live again tomorrow with Butterfly Blackout. This young lady, Emily, sitting across from me.
Saturday.
I keep thinking it's
You
tomorrow.
thinking it's
Sorry.
Friday?
I think it's Friday. Sorry, because we air on Friday. Sorry. Saturday, 5 p.m. We'll be back live.
And Jeff should be back next Friday.
He'll be back next Friday. I think he'll be back Saturday. So he'll be back Saturday. So look forward to that. We'll be going live again. And again, go to our website. You can go to our YouTube page if you want to see what Butterfly Blackout show is about. You could go. All our shows is there. You better go there and catch up on shows that you missed to see what this show is about, what that show is about, and what's up? What you got?
What about A Better Man?
Better Man? Yeah, that airs on Sunday. Will be Sun. That's we'll talk about all that
Okay.
when it happens. But next show up will be Saturday, 5 p.m. With Butterfly Blackout right there, where this young lady is she's a piece of work.
Oh, well, yeah, what he's really trying to say is 2021, we're coming hard, and I'm probably going to have more haters. But that's fine.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
coming for everybody.
There we go. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who took the time out. Shout out to Scoop. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Shout out to Siobhan for taking the time out. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for sharing it. Shout out to Michelle. Thank you. Jeff. Was it Effin, Mr. Effin Petty? Thank you and everybody else who tuned in, who's watching. Shout out again. Keep the comments going. See y'all Saturday, 5 p.m.